Howdy, everybody. Once again, coming to you from somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And guys, in the middle of nowhere, I'm kind of excited today. Let's walk over here and see why we're excited. I wasn't even planning to do this, but I just had to after a discovery. And what did you discover? Well, I rediscovered this. The Crossman American Classic pistol. This is a 1.7 or a .177 caliber air gun. And I just wanted to see, so we started with this. And we did that. 10 yards, 5 pumps. So I decided 10 pumps. We did this. At 10 pumps. So wow, that was nice. Now I am shooting 2 1/4 high, 2 1/4 high. Whatever, we'll figure that out. Then we used these guys. Crossman Gold Flight. It's an 8.5. Some people call it a Sabo pellet. I don't know, man. It's got a plastic skirt on it. Whatever. We did this. Now, this bottom one, I knew I pulled it, so that was kind of a bad shot, but I just left it together. So we'll come up with that, and we're still 2 1/4 high for all intents and purposes. Then we did this. 10 pumps, 10 yards, a 3/4 inch group. And we're still at that steady 2 1/4 inches high from the little bullseye there. So consistency is king. And we decided to use our Gamma Silent Cat, which are these little guys. I hope y'all can see that. It's been a really good pellet for most of my applications. And our first try, that was a bad pull. So I shot another one, and we ended up with this, 3/4 inches. And now we're only 1 1/4 inch high. This is a 10.5 grain pellet, so it's the heaviest one that I have today. Then we did that. And still at that magical 2 1/4 high, but man, that was a pleasant surprise. And man, open sights, 10 yards, 3/8 of an inch, 2 touching. I mean, that's 2 touching, and then, oh, I mean, whatever. That's 3/4 of an inch. Wow. And so we're gonna see if we can repeat that. So what I am gonna do this time is, I'm gonna change it up. So none of that stuff makes any sense anymore. I'm gonna try and show y'all something. Flip y'all around. So, we all know, top of the blade, top of the notch, right in the center. So since I'm shooting 2 1/4 inches high, I'm going to try and put the blade the very bottom of the notch and see what happens there. We're going to see how far that brings it down. I'd like to be able to hit the bullseye. If we're going to get groups this good, I want to hit a bullseye. And once again, So, anyway, we're just going to use, we're going to use the Silent Cat again. And we're going to see how well I can do again. So, I'll probably do, we'll do 2 groups of 3 again. One with 5 pumps, one with 10 pumps. And let's see how this works. So, let's get y'all back in the tripod. And we will see what we can do. Give y'all some zoomies. I'm going to try and give y'all some zoomies. There we go. And let's see what happens. Man, I'm excited. This is very, very cool. Crossman redeems itself again. Another good product. I have 20 years ago, a friend of mine had these. One in 22 and one in 177. His were modified. I mean, he had done polished his trigger. He had longer barrel. He had sights on it. He had one with a red dot and one with a pistol scope or a long eye relief scope. I lit a match, a Strike Anywhere match, inside of his garage with, I think it was the 22. And so, and after that, man, I just never saw one at the store, or I never saw one when I could get it. So, my hardware store started carrying pellet guns, and I talked them into getting some of these. They got them. I got one. Anyways, let's go ahead and change up our sighting. I'm going to shoot the top red dot. And we're going to see what happens. I can't really see what happened, which might be a good sign. So, do that again. I can see where this could have a better trigger, but it's not bad. Our buddy Nibs at the Walnut and Steel channel, I'm sure has a video or some knowledge on how to make this trigger better. If you don't know Nibs at Walnut and Steel, I advise you to go watch his channel. Well, something weird happened. Looks like I may have gotten a bad flyer. Well, let's try this. I'm gonna put one more down there. 5 pumps. Because I got one that ain't nowhere near anything. Don't know why. Didn't feel like I had any bad pulls or anything. let's go see what we did. I'm just gonna go run out there right now and look, because I'm excited to see. Now, if you don't own this pellet gun, man, I would go ahead and get it. So, this is almost unexplainable. I did take 4 shots. Let's see if I can get y'all in here. Once again, I can't see what y'all are seeing. It's too much glare on the phone. But wow, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And for some reason over here, this is our flyer, man. That's a bad one. I don't know how in the world that could have happened. I know we got 4. And I know I shot 4. So once again, man, wow. So we're gonna shoot this bottom one now. 10 pumps. That's kind of weird though to get a flyer way out there like that. None of the pulls felt that bad. That's perplexing. Well, we're gonna do it again just because it's fun. Well, that's the part that I enjoy, man, is man, when you can be accurate, oh, that makes your day a whole lot more pleasurable. Put a smile on your face. I can already see this skirt. Wow. I don't know if I'm in the right way to show y'all. We'll put it I'll put it to the side and look at it again when we're done. But man, maybe that flyer was just a bad pellet. I didn't even think to check the pellets before I'm just putting them in here. These have all been really, really good. This one looks a little deformed, but it'll go in there. 10 pumps. Bottom black dot. Can't see where that one went. One more. Maybe I will do a 4th, just like we did on our first go around. I'm having fun anyway, so. I think that was a good sign. One more. This would be 4. Pretty sure. I'm almost done with this 10. That's a lot of pellets to go through, man. 200. Most of them were all shot out of the rifles. Now let's go take a look. I think we're going to be surprised. This is something else, man. And, we'll even bring us a measuring device. So, yeah, I think we're surprised again, man. This is kind of cool. There we are. Our black dot. Sorry, guys. I think I did that right. So, our first round, I said I couldn't see it. It ended up right in the center of that black dot. So, wow. And then we got 3 more. They're over to the right a little bit, but we got 2 touching and a third. Now, our whole group's not going to be as impressive, but our main group, once again, that's 5/8 of an inch. It's not 3/4. So, wow. With our first shot, we're at 1 inch and 3/8. Which, man, I ain't upset about this at all. That means when I do my part, man, this thing's kind of impressive. I was worried that because it was shooting so high, but I think I found the sweet spot on that too, at least on these 10 yards. So, man, fantastic. I'm happy. All right. Man. Well, no, I guess what also this is going to be good for is me getting just a better trigger pull. Maybe that'll be a thing. I'm going to do one more shot, see what happens. I removed our paper target. Now we're going to go for our little swinging targets out there. I'll just shoot one more. Let's see if I can hit one of them. I think they're 2 inches. 2.5. The smallest one's like 1 inch or 1.5 inches. All right, let's see what happens. Well, we hit it, and we hit it with a little bit of authority. There you go, man. Crossman American Classic. Let's see if we can look at this. Go ahead and grab y'all again. I'm thinking this is what happened with our first shot that we want to call a flyer. Look at that. That shouldn't have made it in there. If you can see that thing rolling or not. That's bad. That's not going to fly straight at all. But, man, let's take one more look at this thing. This thing is sweet. And yeah, I tried that. That's probably just going to have to get wiped off. Their little engraving or etching or whatever you want to call it, it just wasn't deep enough on the top to hold that paint. And every time that I went to clean it off, it just wiped right out of there. So I was just going to let this harden up, and later on this evening, I'll try one more thing. So I did want to color fill that. I thought it looked pretty neat, but And we had a pretty bad blemish down here. I mean, it was like a big gouge or scratch on it. I don't care, whatever. But, American Classic, boy. Pistol. Man, I knew, but I guess I had forgotten. So, yay. Finally, got us another cool one. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.